I have a very special guest joining me today on Primetime Local News. Tamara Patakin is here to talk about a special event happening in Lloydminster on Friday. Tamara, thank you for joining me today.
Good afternoon.
Tamara, I want to talk about the event that is planned for Friday. It's a very special event where it's a run basically, but you can kind of run and walk, and it's something that's been happening now for several years. But I want to let you explain exactly what is planned for this walk on Friday.
So in previous years, the run that we host here in Onion Lake Cree Nation is within our nation, and we've had it now for 3 years. But within our community is how we carried on with the run. But being that this is the fourth year, we wanted to come more as a bigger approach, and so you know Lloydminster is our surrounding, is our community basically. So we're surrounding communities and coming at it as a unified approach, and also just raising awareness in a more different, on a different level. We thought it would be best to come from Lloyd and run to Onion Lake to the site, that is along the Saskatchewan River. Um, we invited the other schools within our surrounding communities and Lloydminster. So we have some of the high schools in Lloydminster joining us on Friday. We have some runners from the Lloydminster running group going to be joining us, and some of our other Indigenous communities that are going to partake. And it's going to be a unified approach this year, and I'm pretty excited about it.
So, Tamara, can you tell me about the purpose of this event? Why are you guys doing the run?
So when we first started our initial run, I was a career guidance counselor in Eagleview when it was our high school at the time. And in our high school, our students were the grandkids of these of our women who were murdered. And May 5th was coming around, and I knew we needed to support them. And I was trying to figure out like how we can support them. So we organized a run within just our school. And part of my job is to create kind of activities. I've always been a coach, and I wanted to do something for our students who were, I felt like, didn't have a voice or needed more support, and this was our way of our high school showing support and also raising awareness. I've been a part of a run for late Darlene Bose Muskego, who was murdered from Onion Lake Cree Nation. And participating in a run like that, it reminds you that even though you don't have words to say, it's the presence and running for the family to give them strength to know that support comes in different ways. And if we can do that for each other, it lifts them up. And at the end of our run that time, just hugging family and knowing that they appreciated you. And so I felt that, and I knew we needed to do that for our students. So when we had our first year of the run, our gym was full. We had a lot of community members. We had ladies coming. And that's when I knew, okay, we needed something. We needed something in our community. And so the second year we were planning the run, there was myself, Howard Whitstone, Dunlop Muskego, who were thinking, okay, what would it look like if Onion Lake Cree Nation had a site? And so that's how the Red Teepee came to be where it is today. And we followed proper protocols, which is ceremony for the blessings, for the site, for the movement, and to continue to guide us in ways that work for our people, for Onion Lake, and for our surrounding communities who visit our site. Um, if you ever come to Onion Lake and you see the red teepee on the side, I encourage you to stop in, and you'll just see. You'll feel the peace that it brings. You'll see the beauty that surrounds it. And the end of the day, the awareness is there because our members planted trees there. And so everyone who's been affected plants a tree that brings strength to their family. It also raises awareness for people who do visit, and it's a connection. It's a connection to the site for them to be welcomed to know that Onion Lake Cree Nation didn't forget and that we stand together. And sometimes, people heal differently. Everybody heals differently. And sometimes a moment of peace, just sitting there along the river, looking at the water and realizing, life continues and life moves forward, and there's strength in that. There's strength in that sight. And I just love what it does for our community and for our people.
So, Tamara, on Friday morning, if anybody wants to take part, can you tell me where they meet and also what's planned for there?
Yes, okay. So the run's gonna start at 9 o'clock in the morning, Friday on Highway 17th. I think we'll just turn into that little approach there, and we need to start our run with prayer. And so we'll be praying over the runners who are going to be participating. At the big During the run, they'll be carrying our eagle feather that was blessed for this run, for the movement. And it's just also a reminder to our runners who they're running for, why they're running, and to keep that in mind while they're running. We're going to be having the RCMP escorting our runners just to ensure the safety of the run. We're going to have Red Rum Motorcycle Club escorting us as well. And so it's just nice to also have that presence known and that support. It's anybody can come. And the way it's gonna work is you're gonna be running not the whole leg, it'll be in sections. And so if you're not a runner, but you'd like to help participate, you're more than welcome to. There's also gonna be a walk from the middle school. If anybody wants to participate in the walk, they can walk with our students who are gonna be walking from the middle school to the site. So we're trying to incorporate and maintain, people who can't run and able to walk to join in this movement. But if you're not able to do either, you're more than welcome to join us at the site. We are estimated to arrive at about 1 p.m. And then at 1 p.m. our agenda will take suit, which is where we're doing our ceremony, the families. We're presenting monuments this year, so it's pretty special. It's a pretty special year, and I'm excited for it to unfold, and I'm just excited for the new growth that it brings every year for our nation, for our people. And so, yes, that's how you can participate if you'd like to on Friday.
Thank you so much, Tamara, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And good luck with everything on Friday.
Thank you. Have a good day.